Guys, welcome to day 6 for 10 books in 10 days. Today we are going to dig into a little bit deeper into the paperback content area and hit how to use the KDP CoverCreator and how to get your cover up, right? So that's what we're going to focus on for today. This video is going to cover, no pun intended, it's going to go over KDP's CoverCreator that is inside the KDP platform. It's if you're not a designer, it's a wonderful tool. If you're a designer, it might be a little frustrating, but it still is. You can get some great covers out of it. And I just want to remind you to give yourself some grace, not to get stuck in the weeds with this and get these books published. You've got 10 days. You want to get 10 books up. Do not be a perfectionist about the cover, okay? You can dig into cover design more later. I really want you guys to get through this process and get your books up, okay? You can go back and publish more books to your heart's content and dig into any area a little bit deeper if you want to. But in addition to this video, this one's going to be an overview. Hallie's going to post a video on Canva and how to use Canva to create a cover. You might want a custom cover. There's a whole lot more that you could get into with Canva than what she covers. It's just very basic, but it might be helpful. And then I will also post a video on how I use Photoshop. Photoshop might be a bit feature rich if you are not a designer, but it does it very well. GIMP, G-I-M-P, is another tool. It's very similar to Photoshop, but it is open source, so it's free. I've had trouble getting that on my Mac. I used to use that before I had Photoshop or when I was on my PC. So you could use GIMP if you want, but we'll be posting those other videos as well. Today on this video, I'm going to just do it as an overview for the paperback content and the cover creator inside KDP. So we are creating a cover for the Grateful Heart Journal. You will have already done your paperback details. We're looking at the paperback content tab. We went over the interior and the manuscript earlier. So for the book cover, I'm going to show you how to use their cover creator. You're going to select that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I will say the cover creator tends to be a little glitchy. Not always, but sometimes it does. And I think it's because Amazon, and maybe it won't be, I think it will get less and less glitchy as time goes by. This is all new underneath the Kindle platform. I don't remember CreateSpace having quite as many issues. So just keep at it. It will eventually work through. Sometimes you jump out of it and go back in, but this makes it very quick and easy to have them all here in the book cover creator. So we're going to launch the cover creator. Maybe. There we go. And what's neat, what I like about the cover creator is you don't have to deal with images and all of that. It has a gallery inside, and we're going to use that. So remember, we have the Grateful Heart Journal. I'm going to choose a gallery. Image from the gallery, and I could poke around. Okay, maybe I want to look under concepts and ideas. Maybe there's a heart here. Lots of different ideas. Maybe it would be under holidays. There's something. Not super interested in Valentine's Day necessarily, but this isn't too bad. Okay, I think I like that image, so I'm going to say use this image. And look at that. It gives me all these templates and it puts the image in automatically. And I like some of these. If you notice, this particular book, it has 100 pages. I used the interior template that I posted in the group for you under day 5. Because it has 100 pages, it's giving me text on the spine. If you do not have text on the spine when you go into the cover creator automatically, you can see KDP has already populated the covers with my title, my author name, and it's put that information on the spine. If you don't see that, then you don't have enough pages. However, this is where it can be a little glitchy. In our last class, there were some people who put up 100 pages and they couldn't get the spine to show up. So they found 120, 130 pages seemed to work. KDP says you need 100 pages. So I think that's a glitch. This populated it just fine for me. And I like a lot of these covers. This one's kind of nice. I like it all the way across. We could do that. But let's see what else they have here. Actually, this one was kind of nice too. I kind of like this one. I think I'm going to choose this design. I'll show you over here. So these, you have some control. Maybe I don't want a picture. Maybe I just want color. You can change, I'll show you how we're going to change the color. You can change the fonts. You can change a little bit of the layout. I'm going to choose this one. Okay, so there it is. And I don't really like that back cover with it necessarily. So if I go to this is how I can edit this template. I'm going to choose colors. I'm going to choose a different color scheme. So I like this. You can poke through here and see. Here's another one that's kind of a reddish purple. I don't like the purple with that image. I like this one that was here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. Then I'm going to go to layout and see what kind of layout I like. So this is that first one. You just click and it automatically does this. I like this better. I like having the color on the back instead of whatever this background image was. Okay, but let's keep looking at them. I do not like my name being really big because it really has nothing to do. I'm not, I don't know if if you're trying to really brand your name or brand the pen name, then you might want it to be prominent. I don't really want that. This one isn't bad. Just kind of poke through and play with it. That's not a bad one, but I don't like my name up on top really big. This one's hard to read, but I could change the font. I think I like this one. Let's go with this. And then if I want, I can change the font. So here's fonts. And what I would do is select like this piece here. I want it smaller. Okay. So I'm going to select it. And I'm going to, I'm not sure what font size the autofit is, but I happen to know the interior pages on regular text is probably an 11 or 12 point. So if I do a 12 point, maybe a 14 point, I kind of have an idea of what that will look like in print. This is a 6x9, remember, so this is 9 inches. So I think a 14 is probably good for the cover. It's not quite as large as it was. If I want to reset it because I don't like it, I can hit here, reset style, and I can also change the font to something else if I want to. Maybe I want it to be something that's more of like a typewriter font. Okay. So I like the cover. I'm going to leave the spine as it is. I don't want text here. I'm just going to click off of it. I don't want that. It's trying to give me a background image. I don't want an image in the background. Okay. I'm not sure why that's not going away. I see it like showing up there. That's kind of weird. This would be what I would call a glitch. I'm gonna let that go and see what happens. Usually if you click it it deletes it like it did the text. Here it's not gonna delete this. Some of them, I have 3 books sitting here from KDP that do not have an author image space. Usually you can click on it and it will disappear, but this is trying to get me to get an image up there. So just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and put a fun little image. What I decided to do is to go into PicMonkey. I'll show you. We're going to do a blank canvas. I'm going to make it kind of big because I want it, what'll happen is Kindle, the creator, will shrink the image to fit here. And if you have an image that's too small and it grows it, or it tries to grow it to fit this, if it tries to grow it to fit this space, it will pixelate it. So you want it's better to have it larger and shrink it down, or you could go do a little research and figure out what size they're asking for. I'm going to be lazy right now and not do that and show you my workaround. So I'm going to do a 10x8. Just create that. So this is 10 by 8 inches. This image is going to be bigger than the book, okay? But I do know that I need to have it be a larger image for print. So the larger image gives me a better quality. And all I want is I'm just going to get a heart image is what I'm thinking. So background color, I'm going to change that to transparent because I don't want it to have a white block behind it, which it will do unless you change it to transparent. And then I'm going to go to these graphics and I'm going to see if I can find a cool heart image of some sort. If it'll let me scroll. My computer's doing some backups or something, so it's really, it goes. It's a little bit slow. Okay, let's try celebrate. And if I scroll down, let's see if there's something with hearts. Maybe under wedding. Come on. Oh, look at that. All right, let's do this one. Okay, it's tiny, super tiny. We're gonna make it as big as we can. See how it's pixelated, but then it clears it up. I don't want this in the way. Okay, I'm gonna make it as large as I can. Just moved it. Okay. And I think what I'm gonna do is crop that so that it's close to the image. So I go to this edit and then to crop, and it gives me this blue line thing. I'm just gonna get closer to the image. Maybe, there we go. Just like that. I'm gonna hit apply. Okay, and then I'm going to save it to my computer. It's a large image and my computer's busy doing other things apparently. We will call this heart back cover. Export to my computer. Then I'm going to go back over to the cover creator. Okay, now I want to choose that image to put here. So if I do from my computer, I just pull it up, it's under downloads, it's right there. It's going to put it in there and it's probably going to be large. No, it's not too bad. See, you can see the arrow kind of hangs off of here. So if I click on it, I can actually change that up a little bit so it fits in that spot. And I think that's kind of cool for a background, for a back cover image. Okay. Now, remember what I did was I made a transparent background so it sits on this pink background nicely. I am not sure how to get rid of this image here. Wonder if what'll happen if I do this. All right, well, whatever. For some reason it needed an image behind this pink. I don't know, you see it there? So it seems like it's glitching out, but it got rid of that alert. So hopefully this will pass review now. This is all I want to do. It has this places where the barcode's going to go. This works for me. I'm going to hit preview. And we need Jeopardy music, except for then it would turn Facebook off, or if we have music playing. Get your coffee and sandwiches. There it is. There's my cover. Okay, so I'm going to save and submit. I'm happy with that. And that's it. That is using KDP's Cover Creator. If you want to do a custom cover, watch the other video. Hallie will show you how you can use Canva. Canva has other images that you can bring in that are kind of fun. And I will also post a video on how to do this in Photoshop. Okay, we will see you in the group. Thanks, guys.